You're telling me you want to learn the hybrid serve because you want to impress your friends. You think, oh, toppies aren't cool enough. I need to level it up. Here's the video for you. Step 1, nail your toppy serve. Step 2, nail your float serve. From learning those 2 serves, you should have enough ball control to understand what to do next. Because we're going to be doing a topspin toss with a float contact, but not any float contact. There's a little bit of a difference. Step 3, learn how to take the topspin off the ball. This is what a topspin serve looks like with a float contact. Did you see the spin? It wasn't fully gone. There was still a little bit of topspin. How do we counteract that? We do the opposite with our hand. So with a hybrid serve, we're actually putting backspin on the ball. So we're hitting it and pushing this way. If you do a normal float, it's just still going to continue like a normal topspin, just with less spin. So if you stuff this up, you'll have the easiest serve to receive in the world. Let's simplify it all the way down. Let's do a float toss and try and put backspin on it. We don't even need a jump. Did you see the spin? I'm going to bring you onto this angle so you can see what motion my hand's doing. Did you see it? Let's slow-mo that. Now, I know you think you're ready, but you're not. Because you can't nail a cake recipe on the first try. You got to explore, baby. Different tin. How many eggs? Egg whites? Question mark? Different type of story. Let's get back onto serving. I want you to explore putting a lot of backspin on it and a little bit of backspin. Here's a lot. Here's a little bit. Oh, it wasn't very strong. You're gonna need to remember that feeling of what a lot feels like and what a little feels like and what just in the middle feels like as well. Because your toss for your topspin serve is gonna be different 90% of the time. So you need to start reading how much spin's on the ball and decide how much backspin you need to put onto it. Let's start doing a topspin serve and still trying to put backspin on it. A lot of backspin on it. Woo! At this point with your topspin toss, you should be trying to get as much backspin on it as possible. We're not trying to float it yet, we're trying to put as much backspin on as possible. So let's toss the ball with heaps of spin on it and take it off. Oh! It's a really unique feeling when you change the spin of the topspin serve. It feels like your skin's getting ripped at by something hard. That's how it should feel. Now I want you to explore topspin toss, but just taking a little bit of the topspin off. We're not trying to float it yet, we're just taking it a little bit off. Ooh, did you see there was a little bit of topspin on it? My friend, now you are ready to step into the realm of the hybrid serve. Because you know the toppy, the float, how to put backspin on a float serve, how to put backspin on a topspin serve. Now we're practicing how to take the spin away completely. Like I said before, your contact will depend on how much spin you read on the ball. Sometimes I do a little bit of spin and say, oh, I need to correct that. I don't want to put heaps on it. Because if you do put heaps on it, it turns into the easiest serve in the world to return. So we're really balancing on a fine line to get a really aggressive serve. Let's see what we got. Still a little bit topspin. Still topspin. Ooh, too much backspin. This period of time is the most important time to explore and be intentional. If you're just doing it every single time, 100%, you're not learning anything. We need to slowly adjust our serve so we understand what our hand movements are doing. Too much backspin. Almost there. Ooh, just a little bit of side spin. 10,000 steps, baby. I can guarantee you, if you're going into this thinking it's gonna be easy, I'm gonna nail it, you're gonna have a very frustrating time. Remember, this is the exploration phase. You've just found a new island without any maps, and you're trying to look through and find the treasure. It's not gonna be easy. You don't have GPS. You need to look and explore for yourselves. That's gonna take a long time. Think of it like a jungle. At the start, it's gonna be really hard to get through all this grass with your machete, chopping down vines, stepping through, slapping mosquitoes. But the more you walk that path, the bigger and bigger it gets. That's what your neural pathways are doing in your brain. At the start, it's gonna be horrible, it's gonna be frustrating, but you need to take your time. I guarantee you, explorers didn't just push all the way through when they were feeling frustrated, when they hated each other. They just said, hey, let's pop up a tent, have a rest, come back at it later. Don't be afraid to do that, because it's gonna take a little bit of time. And eventually, you'll get it. In my really good videos, I only show you the good takes. I don't show you all the bad ones. So don't think, oh, Coach Artie's the best in the world. He nails it every time. I probably have a 65% success rate, to be honest. But once you learn it, and once you get accustomed to how it feels, so many doors for you will unlock. Now, I do it at a split second when I think, oh, I'm gonna change it up. Yeah, instead of doing my full 100% power, bang, I'm like, ooh, let's change it up. Let's mess with these people. An important thing to remember is this toppy float serve is a change-up serve. It's not a 100% go-to every single time. You win points and you get aces off this serve when you change it up 1 in every 5, 1 in every 4. You wouldn't want to be doing it every single time because it gets really easy to read. This serve isn't effective either if your topspin's not effective. My favorite trend is to do 2 hardcore topspin serves, make them scared, make them step back a little bit, or then kill them with a hybrid float serve. When you get these extra tools, you're not only opening up your toolkit, you're giving yourself the opportunity to strategize, get in their heads, and make them scared. Once you nail it standing, I recommend when you get into your jump serves, practice with a short topspin toss. It's easier to read, it's simpler, it makes more sense. Then you can go into your high toss and see how it goes. One last thing about your toppy hybrid, it needs to look like a toppy. If you're making it look like exactly like a float serve, your receivers are gonna see it. So don't give away any cues. Know exactly what your topspin looks like. If it's like this, try and mimic that until the last second, and push through there. It's imperative you mimic your normal topspin serve. If you give away any of those little cues, you're done for. It's an easy serve to receive. Hey, my name's Coach Artie. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial today and you learned a lot from the hybrid serve that I'm trying to teach. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, subscribe, like the video, and please, if you're interested in becoming a better coach, go check out my Patreon. The top tier means we have one-on-one sessions each month talking about your growth as a coach. You get better with your practice, so go practice your hybrid serve. Coach Artie, see that ball on the corner over there? That's too easy. That was so close. Damn!